Quite a tough guy, huh? Well, we know about your special training.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for those instances where Jackie Chan proved he was a martial arts legend. Bonus! During the list, we're joined by action designer Young Lee and Jackie Chan's stunt team member Andy Chang.
上级的计划很周详，我们执行任务的时候有漏洞。
Number 20, Bulldozer, Mr. Nice Guy. This Jackie Chan outing from 1997 may not be mentioned alongside some of his better-known work, but perhaps it should.
Get in! Quick!
At the very least, fans new to Chan's stunt team would be advised to check out this scene when Jackie struggles from beneath the wheel of a bulldozer. The sight of Chan bicycling his legs along the treads as they threaten to crush him from below is enough to give us heart palpitations. Meanwhile, the orchestra of explosions that occur after Jackie commandeers the bulldozer features extras who barely make it out of the blast radius without their butts being burned. Yowza.
Jackie. Giancarlo.
Number 19, Superfoot Fight, The Protector. This film from director James Glickenhaus is something of an anomaly within the filmography of Jackie Chan. It's a hard R action flick with a very American sensibility and an edgier performance from Jackie.
Well, it seems that this affair will come to a happy ending after all. There only remains one last piece of entertainment.
The Protector also features a dream fight near its climax, as Chan faces off with kickboxing legend Bill Superfoot Wallace. This one is admittedly more about the fight choreography than any death-defying stunts, but the pair puts in such a workout that the end results are astonishing. Wallace and Chan utilize everything from standard punches and kicks to diving headbutts during their clash, adding to the gritty realism of The Protector as a whole. Number 18, Failed Jump, Rumble in the Bronx.
You are all garbage!
This mid-90s entry may be a Hong Kong martial arts comedy, but it found global success and featured an accident caught on camera. Chan was attempting to leap onto a hovercraft from a bridge, but ended up breaking his ankle in the process. The sequence was eventually finished, and the version audiences ended up seeing featured Jackie in a specially designed cast that was made to look like his character's shoes. It's yet another testament to just how far Jackie Chan and his team will go to deliver movie magic.
Are you trying to kill me?
I'm trying to kill me. I'll show you again. I'm jumping.
Hey, don't jump! Just relax!
Number 17, Platform Brawl, Armor of God 2, Operation Condor. The production of Armor of God 2 Operation Condor was marred by a stunt gone wrong, whereby Jackie Chan actually ended up breaking his sternum. However, that same film also features one of Chan's best successful stunts. This dizzying platform fight feels like a video game, as Chan battles baddies in a very unstable setting. The platforms move up and down, lifting up Chan and his antagonists as they struggle to maintain their balance. The fact that such awesome fight choreography was able to be achieved within this crazy setting just has to be seen to be believed.
Jackie 啊，你明唔明佢哋講緊咩㗎？
通常你唔明嘅嘢咧，我都唔會太明喎。我淨係知道水同生命都好重要。
Number 16, Tumbled Trellis, Police Story. Most fans of Jackie Chan will tell you to start with the Police Story franchise if you want to truly discover what made the man famous. And you know what? They're right. This fight sequence shot within a mall is an embarrassment of riches when it comes to insane stunts, including an early tumble by Chan over a trellis. The lack of any sort of protection just makes the impact feel wince-inducing, as we see Chan get unceremoniously tossed through all sorts of debris. The look on Chan's face just sorta says it all. This could not have been fun to shoot. Number 15. A Crushing Stunt, Crime Story. The opening of 1993's Crime Story contains an excellent back and forth between scenes of kinetic action that are juxtaposed against an internal police evaluation.
陳幫辦，件事距離而家都48小時啦，你仲咁緊張嘅？問題喺邊？
緊張？冇啊。
咁你將當時嘅情形講一次我聽。
Jackie's character, Inspector Eddie Chan, is in the middle of a hectic gun battle against several organized crime figures. The scene features tons of vehicular action and bullets that seem to whiz by at every turn. There's also a stunt involving Chan standing in the way of a speeding car. He dodges at the last second possible, and the car slams into the back of a van, pinning his legs. The actor was actually crushed during the first take and was forced to do it again to achieve the one we see on screen.
就算你啱，咁我想請教下，如果你處於我咁嘅情況，你會點樣面對呢種壓力嘅？
我會向上司提議放假，暫時休息下。
Number 14, hand-to-hand combat, Hand of Death. Jackie Chan, like many future martial arts stars, made his mark early with supporting roles back in the 1970s.
謝謝。
The actor also detailed in his book, I Am Jackie Chan, My Life in Action, about how he was knocked completely out cold while filming Hand of Death in 1976. That injury isn't shown in the finished film, but what we do see is early evidence of Chan's skill on screen. There's a great scene in the film where Jackie is engaging in weapons-based action against several opponents. Chan's fancy footwork is already clear at this early stage of his game, and his work during this scene provides a standout moment for Hand of Death.
我告诉你，这个地方有2种人不适合生存，一种是爱管闲事的，另外一种是少林子弟。
Number 13, just hanging around. Police Story 3, Super Cop. What would you do if you were faced with the kind of stunt Jackie Chan braves in Police Story 3's Super Cop?
你冇事嘛？唔使理我，追佢哋啊！走啊！走啊！走啊！
Not only does this sequence involve Chan hanging from a ladder that's being carried by a helicopter, not only does the actor bounce around while dangling from said ladder, but the sequence also requires Jackie to leap from this copter onto a moving train. It's the sort of stunt that likely required expert planning, split-second execution, and a whole lot of prayers to ensure that everything went according to plan. Number 12, High Adventure, Armor of God. The production of 1986's Armor of God was infamous for an instance where a tree jumping scene resulted in a serious injury for star Jackie Chan. However, the entire film is a bevy of more successful stunt riches, from the battles with monks and Amazon women to the outstanding opening sequence. Chan's character of treasure hunter Asian Hawk rappels with a rope, dives over hot coals, and successfully avoids getting speared. There's also a great tumble down a hill before we get what's perhaps Jackie Chan's greatest stunt of all, performing with a pop group. Number 11, Snowboard Jump, Police Story 4, First Strike. The fourth film in Jackie Chan's Police Story franchise certainly didn't disappoint any of the man's fans back when it was released in 1996. The film is chock full of exceptional stunts, such as this scene where Jackie is snowboarding down a mountainside. The sight of Chan leaping into the air and grabbing onto a helicopter is enough to make us catch our breath. First Strike then ups the ante, however, by having the copter blow up and for Jackie to be sent on another ride, back down into the powder.
Nice hat. Aren't you cold?
What do you think?
Number 10, Bungee Drop with a Twist. Who am I? Hey, adrenaline junkies. Bungee jumping is fun, right? Right? Well, maybe so, but we don't think this quick but terrifying drop from Chan's second flick to be written and filmed in English is quite how you're supposed to do it. In this action comedy, Jackie seems to be in total control as he jumps off a ledge, with a bungee cord wrapped tightly around his body. It's not a long fall, but the sight of that cord unraveling at frightening speed gives us nightmares about what could have happened to Chan had something got cut up on the way down.
With people watching, they have no idea this is how dangerous it is. You look like a funny. Oh, cool. It's not fun. Like I said, another guy, he broke his hip. He almost killed him.
Thankfully, it's all over in just a few seconds, with Jackie's character taking off as if nothing happened just a couple of seconds after he hits the ground.
Nobody done that before, so nobody can teach you.
Number 9. Hot air balloon jump, Armor of God. Talk about catching some air. The action-adventure Armor of God is known as one of Jackie Chan's best and most popular films, and it also contains some of his most memorable stunts. One of these was a sequence that sees Chan take a giant leap of faith from a cave wall into the wild blue yonder.
That's the kind of cool thing that in those older Jackie movies. Now everything that we do is always planned to perfection, whereas this is like, it feels, you see it's so real, even though it's so wide. Feel the panic.
Jackie's free fall feels like an eternity as a hot air balloon approaches in the distance. Then the balloon comes into frame, and we see Chan successfully nail his landing. Just watch this sequence and hold your breath.
He cannot get inside, you see the rope. They're so windy or reason, they don't have enough power to pull him in, you see? They're struggling.
Number 8. Parking lot leap, Rumble in the Bronx. This one from Rumble in the Bronx is a bit more grounded in reality, but no less impressive, as Chan leaps from one rooftop to another during a fight/chase scene involving a parking lot. Rumble in the Bronx was intended to be an entry point for North American movie fans to experience some Jackie Chan magic, and it honestly works. There's an approachability to the action and choreography that makes the martial arts film a breezy and fun watch, while the actual leap in question is as cool as any older Chan set piece.
Even in that Tom Cruise Mission Impossible scene, did you see the one where he broke his ankle?
He broke his ankle, yeah.
Like, that was pretty narrow compared to this.
The sight of Jackie taking a deep breath and launching across still makes us cheer today. Number 7. Glass Sign, Police Story 2. The Police Story franchise is a great place to start if you really want to dig into the meat and potatoes of Jackie Chan's best work. We've already touched upon the classic first film in the series, and that won't be the last time. But don't sleep on the first sequel, as this glass window stunt is one of Jackie's wildest. It starts out with a couple of awesome jumps onto a moving bus, before Chan has to quickly lie down to avoid a sign. Then Jackie jumps off the bus through a pane of prop glass.
There's a camera guy who like ducks down and the thing goes right over him. Like, that's brave. He could have.
There's a lot of brave cameramen in Hong Kong.
At least that's what we see in the finished film. The end credit bloopers seem to suggest that Chan either leapt through the wrong pane, or that the stunt didn't work out correctly for at least one take, resulting in some concerning injuries.
We don't have rehearsal. We just shoot it. That's how much guts he have. I mean, like, working with him, you know, when he knowing something he think he can do, he'd do it.
Number 6. Backwards on Hot Coals, Drunken Master 2. We've covered a lot of Jackie's police-themed work thus far in our list, but it's important to remember that Chan originally made his name making some legit kung fu classics. 1978's Drunken Master was unequivocally one of those movies, while the 1994 sequel also featured some worthwhile craziness for Chan's fans to enjoy. Don't believe us? How does Jackie falling backwards on actual hot coals grab ya? Yep, not only is this fight sequence impeccably choreographed from the jump, it also features a slow motion sequence where we see Chan make his way backwards through a fiery hot coal pit.
No, like fire gel. He just wet down himself.
They didn't use any gel?
He put that, you see he have a gloves on the hand.
It's the sort of scene that makes us rub our eyes in disbelief. despite knowing full well that Jackie Chan is this level of fearless.
This has got to be super hot.
We wouldn't do that today either.
Number 5. Hanging off a bus. Police Story. We're back to the Police Story franchise, this time with that aforementioned first movie, a full-fledged Jackie Chan banger.
That's a hill I slide with the cardboard every day after school. It's the moment I think I can do that. And that's that make me say, I want to do movie. I can do what he's doing.
Jackie himself remembers this action comedy as one of his best in his autobiography. So who are we to argue? The bus chase sequence alone is worth the price of admission, opening up with Chan hanging on for dear life to the back of the speeding vehicle. He then climbs his way up the side, fighting goons all the way.
It's a combination of balls and physical ability.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. After falling off, he catches up to the bus and decides to play chicken, standing in front of it, only for two men to figuratively crash and burn and take a nasty and reportedly unplanned fall to the concrete. Ouch. Number 4. Roller skating through traffic. Winners and Sinners. 1983's Winners and Sinners may not be one of Jackie Chan's most well-known movies, but die-hard action fans are well advised to seek the action comedy out, if just for this crazy stunt sequence. It starts off with Chan, on roller skates mind you, leaping and missing a car. He eventually catches up and gets on the chase, weaving in and out of traffic, holding on to any and every car on the road.
That's like a Fast and Furious.
Chan skates under a semi, lies flat in the street, and allows a car to drive over him, leapfrogs motorcycles, and basically does every wackadoo thing you can possibly imagine. Check this one out for yourself and see what we mean.
That was crazy.
Number 3. Sliding down a skyscraper. Who Am I? Jackie Chan was already an established star by the time Who Am I hit in 1998, but that didn't mean he was through wowing us with hand-over-mouth, capital S shocking stunt work. Case in point, this absolutely ridiculous building slide that may end safely enough, but generates enough tension to make us hold our breath the whole time.
He's dead!
In this action comedy that he co-directed with Benny Chan, Jackie slides down this incredibly steep and incredibly smooth building at a height that's vertigo-inducing to say the least.
When you slide the first few feet, it's okay. But when you go over 10, 20 feet, then you start, that speed is like, it's gonna kill you.
Add in how Jackie switches from walking vertically to going head first before finally making his landing. 2 words. Holy crap. Who is he indeed? Number 2. Clock Tower Slip. Project A. Much has been made about the comparisons between Jackie Chan's style of physical comedy and the groundbreaking silent movie work of legends like Buster Keaton and Harold Lloyd. Chan actually hadn't seen those films prior to shooting Project A, despite this clock tower fall looking remarkably similar to Lloyd's Safety Last. Trivia aside, the movement and choreography both outside and inside the tower is a sight to behold, while the final fall through the 2 awnings is difficult to watch. The impact when Chan lands is wince-inducing, and it's even worse watching it in slow motion.
Sam was shooting something, and then Sam was need the set. So he said, "Are you still not jumping?" And then he said, "Go up there." And then he rolled the camera and call action, and he let go.
Oh, man.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Glass Story. Police Story.
I go up, they're going down. It's scared. Really scared. I just ordinary people. I'm not a Superman.
Because what other Jackie Chan stunt could possibly take our #1 spot? Forget the fact that the shopping mall fight scene starts off with a badass jump onto an escalator, because it gets even crazier after that shot. Police Story's final set piece makes the best of Chan's penchant for multiple angles and replays, as the man slides down a pole covered in hot lights before crashing through sugar glass to the ground below.
You have to be focused. It takes some time. It's not like you walk in and just you'll be, oh, I'm in there. You have to stand there, like feel the everything.
Chan suffered second-degree burns during the fall, while the impact of the landing dislocated his pelvis and hurt his back.
I don't even see gloves. Did he have gloves?
No, that is no glove. That's when he's peeling his hand.
There's certainly no denying that the stunt looks freaking awesome, but we're glad he has since recovered. What was the first Jackie Chan flick you ever saw? Let us know in the comments.
法律是制裁没有钱请律师的人，不能制裁他。大庭广众之下这么做会吃亏的。
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.